Hey guys, what's up? I'm feeling pretty shitty today, so I'm just gonna try to do this real quick because I need a video. And this is the bookshelf tag. And so I'm going to be answering a bunch of questions and answering them with a book. Like, my reply. Okay, yeah. You'll see. Question 1, is there a book on your that you really want to read but haven't because you know it'll make you cry? For me, that is Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas, and I'm pretty sure this is the answer for a lot of people. Yes, I know I will sob. I've sobbed in every one of her books. Thank you, Morgan, for introducing me to the series and making me cry. I am not prepared for this ending. I have a bunch of theories. None I want to be right, except for one, but and the one theory that I have, I'm not gonna say because it'll spoil shit if you haven't read it, but I am not prepared for this. 980 pages. I'm on page 50, on page 53, so as you can see, and I got this on the day it came out, so I am taking my slow time. Next, question 2, is there a book that introduced you to a new genre? And for me, that is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Manciacalo. Never can pronounce her last name. Sorry, I love you, Carrie, but I can't pronounce it. This introduced me to historical fiction. I've read historical fiction before, but I was much younger and I wasn't really into books at the time. So then I picked this one up because, you know, murders and mysteries, and I kind of was like really intrigued by that, and I was like, hey, let's give this a shot. I fell in love with this series and this new genre. Now one of my new favorite genres and one of my favorite series. I finished Escaping from Houdini a month or so ago, so that was really good. You should pick up the series if you haven't read it. It's amazing. Even if you don't like historical fiction, it has like a fantasy aspect in it, so go try that out. No, you know what? We're just gonna take those off. Question 3 is a book that you want to reread, and for me that is Legendary by Stephanie Garber. I was so obsessed with this book. I read it while I was on vacation in Colorado, and I was reading it like, oh my god, I was like, I need the next page, like so quickly because it was so good. It was such a page turner, but like I was reading it while I was visiting family. My mom was like, Olivia, put the book down and join the family. I'm like, a few more pages, Mom, a few more pages. It was so good. It was amazing. I want to reread this so bad, but I have so many books I need to read, so I'm not gonna reread it right now. I will never get over this. Yeah, no, I will never get over meeting Stephanie. Question number 4 is a book or a book series that you regret reading, and that for me is A Savage Song. Okay, not because I don't like it. I love this series so much. I loved it. I love this duology very much. It was amazing. But if I could not read the book again, it would be The Savage Song and Our Dark Duet. Because I want to avoid the heartbreak of the second book. Okay. If you read this, you understand, but like, I need a third one. Victoria, can you make a third one, please? And make the ending of the second one, like, not actually happen? That'd mean a lot, thanks. Because I was crying for days. I wouldn't read this again. Okay. I love this world. I love Verity, and like I love like the whole world and the whole aspect of like this, I don't even know how, futuristic world, I guess, with the monsters and everything. It was amazing. I love the characters. Perfect. But I was heartbroken at the end, and if I could avoid that, I would. So I would not read, if I could have not read a series, it would be this one. I'm sorry, I love you, but I don't want to have another heartbreak. Philip, your mother can't take another heartbreak. If your house was burning, which book would you save? I was debating between Legendary and this book. I picked this book because it's so near and dear to my heart. But I already picked Legendary for another one. I don't think you can pick the same ones. So I chose A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. This was before I realized you could get the little sticky note things and save pages. I've reread this book 14 times. It's very torn and worn, and I love it very much. It's my favorite book ever. I love it. Like, I can't, there's nothing more than to that. It's just that I love it so much, and this book has done me well. Reese. I actually love Cassie, and if I could pick up a Reese and Cassian's it. Yeah. He has that man bun. Question number 6 is a book that brings back memories, and for me that is The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I lost the cover because I got this book when I was like 10, and my mom was like, oh, you don't need the cover, so I threw it away, not knowing I'd become a book addict. This entire series is like, brings back memories for me. Yes, I have the UK cover. Thanks Aunt Shannon for that. It's my only UK cover and I really like it. This brings back memories for me because it was the first book that I really wanted to read. And this was the book that got me into books. Like, I got this for Easter for when I was 11 or 10. I wanted to read it earlier, but my mom was like, I don't want you reading this because the Cracker Jackers are gonna scare you. They didn't. But this was the book that got me into reading, and it means a lot to me. Like, yeah, it may not have the best writing, it may be so cliche and cheesy with the love triangle and stuff, but it holds a place in my heart, and it always will. It was my first fandom, you know. I just love it. Number 7 is a book that inspired you the most, and for me that is The Throne of Glass series by Sarah J Maas. Third Sarah J Maas book in this video. Wow, okay. This book inspired me the most because of Aline. Her strength in these books is so inspiring to me, and whenever I'm having these really bad days, I mean, I know she's fae and like it's a fantasy and it's just, but her strength, she does not give up. And whenever I'm having a really bad day with my illness, like, or like I'm trying, like when I was like trying to work out, did not end up well, but like whenever I was like, and I had to push myself because I was getting tired, I was like, Aline would keep doing this, Aline would keep doing this. And I know it sounds silly, but that's something that inspired me because she hasn't and will not give up. And her strength is never ending, and it inspires me to not give up with my strength. Just keep pushing. Question number 8. Any autographed books? I have a lot of autographed books that I've like bought that were autographed, but the 2 books that I actually got autographed in person were the Carval and Legendary by Stephanie Garber. I got these signed in person over the summer. It was my first meet and greet, and I loved it so much, and I cannot wait for the 3rd one. I hope she comes to DC for the book tour final finale because I really want to meet her again. She was amazing. Why is my hair being weird? A book that I've owned the longest, and this was a very easy one, The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. As you can see, it's that's dusty. I got this entire series for Christmas from my aunt, and I was obsessed with this series. I'm not so much anymore, but I know a lot of people still are. I haven't reread the series, so I mean, maybe if I reread it, my love would be regained, but as of now it's not, and it just seems like a pretty basic series, and a series for like preteens and elementary school kids, but it still had a place in my heart, and it still does, but I'm just not in love with it like I was. The last question is a book by an author you thought you'd never enjoy but actually did, and that is John Green. His first book that I read was A Fault in Our Stars. I hated that book. I really did. I did not like it at all. A single word, a single page. No, I did not like it. But then I tried 4 of his other books and I ended up loving them. Even though I'm still not a contemporary person, that's why I really thought I wouldn't like it, and I also really thought I wouldn't like it because I didn't like the first book, but I did, and I was shocked. I think that about sums up this bookshelf tag. Woo! Yep, okay. Thank you for watching. Okay, so like, subscribe, that's the same thing. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever, I don't care. Okay, bye. Love you.